January 31, February 2, 2015 North American blizzard. The January 31, February 2, 2015 North American blizzard was a major winter storm that plowed through the majority of the United States, dumping as much as 2 feet 24 in of new snowfall across a path from Iowa to New England, as well as blizzard conditions in early February 2015. It came less than a week after another crippling blizzard which impacted the Northeast with 2–3 feet of snow. It was the first of many intense winter storms to occur in the nation during the month of February, partly due to an ongoing cold wave that was beginning to take shape shortly after the storm subsided. Ahead of the storm, residents mainly in the Midwest prepared for potential whiteout or even blizzard conditions. The storm dropped as much as 19 inches 48 cm in the city of Chicago, Illinois, making it their 5th heaviest snowstorm on record. Up to 15 people were killed by the blizzard, and it knocked out power for hundreds of thousands of people. Meteorological history. On January 30, an upper-level low moved ashore into California. Pumping some moisture from the Pacific Ocean, it began to produce snow in the high mountainous terrains of New Mexico and Arizona. It began to dive southwards into Mexico late on January 31, and at the same time, a trough dived southwards into the United States. A surface area of low pressure developed as a result of this along an Arctic front that was moving through the high plains. Early on February 1, the winter storm began to move eastwards on a near 1,900-mile-long path. Snowfall bands began to set up with rates of up to 2–3 inches 5.17.6 cm per hour and strong winds, leading to blizzard conditions. The cities around the Chicago and Detroit areas were among the locations that got slammed the hardest by the blizzard. As the blizzard continued to move eastwards, winds continued to increase, which resulted in higher snowdrifts in some locations. The Northeast was its next target. Late on February 1, snow began to spread into parts of New York City and parts of New England. The snow continued to gradually move eastwards until it had reached the southwestern parts of New England overnight. By now the area of low pressure had reached central Pennsylvania, with its warm front passing through New York City. Because of this, snowfall totals had a sharp cutoff of about 20 miles 32 km. Instead, NYC picked up about 4 inches 10 cm and some freezing rain. As the area of low pressure moved off the coast early on February 2, it began to rapidly intensify, with warm air being thrown into coastal front and stronger winds, which resulted in blizzard conditions, heavier snowfall totals and snowfall rates of about 2–3 inches 5.17.6 cm per hour. As it continued to move to the east, the snow began to gradually taper off as snowbands pulled away. The system continued to intensify before peaking at 978 millibars 28.9 in Hg late on February 3, and dissipating a day later. Preparations and impact. Midwest. Midwest. The majority of impacts were felt in the Midwest, especially in and around the areas around Chicago. On February 1, a blizzard warning was issued for the region. Several school closings were announced across most of the Midwest due to predicted snowfall accumulations of more than a foot. Chicago received up to 19.3 inches 49 cm, making it the 5th heaviest snowstorm to strike the city on record. The same day, Springfield Governor Rauner activated the State Incident Response Center. The Illinois Department of Transportation announced that they would have approximately 1,700 snow trucks ready to plow snowfall on roadways and 3,000. Ohio Valley, New England. Thousands of flights were canceled or delayed due to the storm in the Northeast. Southern Ontario. 1537 centimeters, 5.9–14.6 in of snow were reported across southern Ontario. Many schools were closed across the region. In Toronto, more than 200 flights were cancelled, or delayed at Toronto Pearson International Airport, and dozens more at Billy Bishop Airport. Snowfall reports